Rocky Mountain Backcountry. It is the next morning and we're heading out. Anyway, good little camp out, you guys. Saw some awesome wildlife. I'll share that with you. And you notice we don't have the trailer with us today. So, will I survive the tent again? That remains to be seen. Anyway, like if you do, subscribe if you haven't. Let's go enjoy this camp out. We're going old school tonight. No trailer. Everything's packed. We're gonna go tent style tonight. I don't know why, I just had a feeling that I wanted to do it. I wanted to rough it a little bit tonight, so let's go! Look at the elk rubs right there, you guys. So cool. Of course, those were from last fall. Well, all right, you guys, it's getting late in the evening. I got a campsite right up here in front of me where I'm gonna stay. But in the meantime, I'm gonna put it in park. We're gonna jump out. And it's time for a little Rocky Mountain Backcountry story time. How about we bring that back for a minute? So, you guys, check this out. This road, I have been driving on this road for years. I love it. Look, there's a bunch of deer. I don't know if you can see them with the GoPro or not, but right about there, there's a couple of deer up there. Which brings me to the Rocky Mountain Backcountry story time. That tree right up there, I think I'm pointing into it. Let me go, so let me do this. Let me see. That tree right there, when I was 5 years old, that was my very first introduction to archery hunting. On this very road, we were coming up this road, and we got to about right here, and out of these trees over here came a 2-point, and my dad was driving. He had an old recurve bow. So, to make a long story short, that deer crossed the road right here in front of us, and my dad jumped out with his recurve bow, shot it, and it ran up right to that tree right there and died. I was 5 years old. I'll never forget it. That's the tree right there. That's Rocky Mountain Backcountry story time. I love this freaking mountain. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Anyway, let's go get camp set up. I don't know if you guys will be able to see those deer or not. I'm gonna switch to my phone so you can see them. There you go. See a couple of them laying down. A couple of them standing there just checking me out. They're not even worried. I did see some elk earlier. I'll show you a picture of that right here. This'll do. First thing I want to do is get some fire going, because I got to have the fire to cook dinner tonight. Let's shrink this pit down a little. I think that'll work. Now let's process some of this wood so we can get a burn going. Let's get the trusty battery saw out. See if we can cut down some of this tree right here. All right, that'll work. Rocky Mountain Backcountry Firecracker on. Check that out. There it is. Now, so I'm going to take and I'm going to split that right up the middle. So I've got that split. And I'm going to kind of stack it like a volcano, like that, see? And last time, I'm going to tell you, I was surprised when that caught on the very first strike. It wasn't even a good strike, but let's see if we can do it again. So it just had to have one little tiny spark, you guys. Nice! She's looking kind of delicate for a second there. But look at that. I think we got her. Rocky Mountain Backcountry Firecrackers. Tent's up. Last time I used that tent, I will, oh geez. I'll put a link right up here to the last time I used that tent. Since then, it went to Idaho. My daughter used it on a forest fire camp crew, but turns out there's no pegs. Okay, you guys, I've been dying to use this. Here we go. The open road inflatable mattress. So it does self-inflate. But it also comes with an inflator. This little pump here came with it. So nobody's got time to sit and let it self-inflate. Open road, you guys. That is an awesome mat. I can't wait to sleep on it. That's it. Might be too big for this tent, though. Oh man, it's perfect. Yeah, the convenience of just bringing a whole big bedroll. I think that'll be nice. It's nice to have a little more room in the side-by-side to bring the goods. Check it out, my pillow's even rolled up in there. We're set. I'm gonna get the Starlink set up and going so that I can check in with the wife. My grandson had hernia surgery today, and so the wife is babysitting the other grandkids, and I'm camping. Maybe that's not fair. Turn on the old line energy. Plug in the 12 volt. Oh, see, red light. That means the Starlink will be up in just about 2 minutes. We'll see how long this battery lasts, but here's what we got for dinner. We got some fresh ground beef, some portobello mushrooms, avocado, and cheese. No bun, just a burger and some veggies and some cheese. Hey, I'm not in the sinky chair today. That's something new. Oh, those are looking good. All right, I'm gonna bring you guys in close with a little bit of headlamp action. Hopefully you can see that burger. And, oh, here, there's the burger. There's some mushrooms. Oh my goodness. You guys drop a comment down below and let me know what you'd like to eat for camp food, because I'm loving this. Oh, let's give it a try. Gotta have some mushroom on there, a little bit of cheese. some hamburger. That is perfection. Good morning. That open road mattress, 11 out of 10. That's a nice mattress. Anyway, we crawled out of bed just a little bit ago. You know, mountain time is earlier. That sun comes over the hill when you're in the mountain, and you're in a tent. Maybe I need to rephrase that. Mountain time in a tent is a lot earlier. The birds start chirping and you can hear them, what, like 5 o'clock in the morning. And then as soon as it gets light, it lights up the tent. 6 o'clock in the morning, I laid there for a little bit. But anyway, I'm gonna get a fire going. I'm gonna cook some breakfast. I'm gonna get all this stuff wrapped up, so hang out with me for a minute. We're just gonna keep breakfast simple this morning, you guys. Well, mostly simple. Simple would just be a granola bar for breakfast. What we're doing today is we're just gonna throw some maple sausages on the cast iron, and then we'll scramble up some eggs. Oh yeah. Alright, I'm gonna put the sausages in this pot. Keep it close to the fire to keep them warm. The eggs are gonna cook pretty quick. Okay, happy breakfast, everyone. We're gonna just eat it right out of that hot pan so the wind doesn't cool it off. Something better about camp food and cast iron. Well, that's it, you guys. I just got the fire buried, and everything else is packed up. I gotta pick up a couple of cans right there, and then it's time to hit the road. So thanks for checking out Rocky Mountain Backcountry, you guys. Like if you do, subscribe if you haven't. Let's go camping.